Hello everyone and welcome to this month's Boxycharm unboxing and testing of these products. If you don't know, real quick, I feel like everyone knows about Boxycharm at this point, but just in case you don't, it is a beauty subscription service where you get all full-size products. I think you get 4 to 5 every single month, and then it's around $20 depending on which plan you get. You know, if you buy the single box, or if you subscribe for 6 months, or if you subscribe for a year, you get a discount. You also get an airplane. If I'm not mistaken, I do believe Boxycharm is one of the ones where it's if you subscribe for a full year, then you get a box for free. So you're only paying for 11 boxes. Either way, like I said, it's around 20 bucks a month and you get full-size products. So I'm excited. I have not looked at any of the sneak peeks or anything, so I am going in blind on this one. Let's see what's inside. I'm trying not to look. I'm trying not to look. Boxy Bash? Is that the theme? I don't know. I'm trying not to look at the products on the back, but I think things have been... I'm seeing so many things. Okay, so first off, I'm gonna go for this Tubey Tube because this is the thing that I've gotten the biggest look at. This is a Cover FX primer, a blurring primer. I feel like Cover FX is definitely one of the brands that gets included quite a bit in Boxycharm. It's a blurring primer that instantly minimizes the appearance of pores and fine lines to create a super smooth, flawless, airbrushed look. I mean, it sounds wonderful. So that's great. We will be testing that out. And then it looks like we have a multitude of brushes here. I have not heard of this brand. Are they both? Yeah, so I've got 2 packs of Aesthetica brushes. Get these out of the packaging and see how they... Ooh, double packaging. Fancy. So this, I mean, it feels all right. So this would be a blush brush, maybe? This is the P12 brush. Oh. And then it looks like some eye brushes. Let's see what these look like. We've got a spoolie. Feels like a nice soft spoolie. We have got a liner, like an angled liner brush, or I'm sure you could maybe use this for the brows. It looks a little big for brows, and then it looks like for gel liner or something, so for eyeliner, or maybe if you use like a brow pomade. Okay, brushes. Hey. I feel like Boxycharm is also quite well known for putting brushes in their boxes, which I'm always a fan of having more brushes, more clean brushes, less having to wash brushes. I don't think that's the mentality I'm supposed to have, but that's exactly the mentality that I have. So next, oh good, I'll be able to use it with this. Yay! I actually wanted to try this initially when it had first launched, and I didn't have the funds at the moment to add this to my full review, but this is the Pretty Vulgar The Ink Blacklist Gel Eyeliner. That's exciting! So I can use that with the liner brush. Yay. And then I think this is last but not least. No, it's not! We had a hidden treasure at the bottom. Okay, so this is a Boxycharm by Beauty Creations matte lip gloss. That probably just means that there's no sparkle in it, right? Is that what a matte lip gloss is? I feel like it's a oxymoron, but the color is Sweetheart. And then, like I said, there was a surprise in the bottom. This looks like pure packaging that this looks like. It actually just looks like a white cardboard sheath. Oh my god, but it is a pure palette. Okay, so this is not an eyeshadow palette, I don't think. We'll find out when I open it or when I read the back. This is a highlight and contour palette. The Pure Sculptor. Oh, those were some sticky stickers. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Nice magnetic and a strong magnet too. And ooh, slightly chocolatey smelling and slight chemical. I think the chocolate is coming from the powder and then the chemical is coming from the plastic. Ooh! It's also got a mirror in here. You are the sculptor of your own destiny. And these look like really pretty colors. I mean, probably too dark for me. Also, probably quite dark for me. But we're gonna try and make it work, you guys. It does not say that this is for any specific kind of a skin color. Is this supposed to be like a universal palette? I also like the texture on this. That's pretty nice. So yay, I'm excited. Looks like a good variety of products here. So I'm gonna go ahead. Oh, my skin has been craving some moisture after I got out of the shower. I never know if, you know, the box is gonna come with like a moisturizer or something, because sometimes they include skincare. So I didn't do moisturizer yet. So I'm gonna go put on moisturizer. It looks like I'm also gonna put on, no, not foundation because we have a primer. So I will come back to put this on and we will put all of the things on and we will have a hopefully jolly good time. Ready for a worthless snap transition? Ready? Ding! Oh, I love a good worthless snap transition. So my face has been moisturized. Oh, it feels so much better. So that means we can zoom on in a little bit here. And to start, like I said, Cover FX Blurring Primer. This has a suggested retail price of $38, so this is pricey. However, I have tried one Cover FX primer before in my Primer Palooza series that I did this past winter, and I really liked it. If I'm remembering correctly, it was, if not the highest, one of the highest rated out of all of the primers I tried out. So hopefully this works just as well. We'll be testing for the fellow glasses wearers of the world as always, so we can see, especially because it says blurring primer, so it makes me think silicone. It doesn't have the ingredients listed on here, but you know, sometimes primers can make it a horrible, horrible day of glasses sliding down your face. So I am going to prime half of my face with my normal primer here, just so we can have something to compare things to. And also, I'm kind of surprised. I thought Cover FX was a cruelty-free / quite possibly also vegan brand of products, but it doesn't have any of that listed on here, so maybe it's not anymore? I'll put it on the screen, but they know me so well, because I'm sure they did this just for me. Got a safety seal on here, so that is nice. And then I'll use the hand that I didn't use for my other primer and squeeze some of this. Oh, it's a nude color. So this makes me think of the Benefit Professional, which does make me nervous because that one does not work for me. That is one of those primers that is super silicone feeling, or at least when I tried it long ago, that's how it felt, and it just made my foundation just slide off my face. So okay, yeah, I feel like this feels exactly like the Professional, which nervouses me. It makes me nervous. I mean, it feels great, and it also definitely does blur the pores. It just also makes me think that it's gonna have the same effect as the Benefit and just make my foundation come off my face. Put some more on my forehead. I mean, like I said, it feels great. It feels super soft, but it also feels super slippery. But it definitely does blur the pores. A little bit of a close-up, so hopefully you can see. I feel like you can especially see it on this area of my face where my pores, I feel like, are the biggest. This is a side with the Smashbox. This is a side with the Blur Primer. I do think my pores look much more blurred on that side. If the camera would focus, I think you can tell on my forehead as well. So we shall see. I'm gonna put on my base products, concealer and foundation, and then I will check back in with you. And voila! So I didn't really notice much, if any, difference, you know, with blending out foundation on most of my face. However, I did notice that on my nose, in my nose pores, it was certainly easier to get the foundation to smooth over those pores on the side with the Cover FX primer, purely because I'm pretty sure I think it blurs your pores by filling them. Type of a thing, you know what I'm saying? But otherwise, I mean, I think you can see the finish seems to be the same on both sides. My pores do look a little more blurred overall on the Cover FX side, but I really don't think it's too big of a difference. So, moving on. I'm throwing in snap transitions whenever the heck I can, because why not? Ready? Ding! Alright, so it looks like it's gonna rain all of a sudden. Hopefully I can get through this stuff quick enough where the lighting is still good. Okay, so I've got a contour brush here. Kicked it all off, the powder from other contours that I have used in my life. And now I am gonna go in with Inventor because, like I said, I think Founder is gonna be way too dark on me, and I am just 1, 2, 3. That was the smallest little tap. And oh, I'm so nervous. Let's see. Okay, it kind of looks like I took cocoa powder and just smeared it. It's really not blending very well. Oh, there we go. Maybe a little bit. Yeah, I mean, I definitely look sculpted, but I also feel like it just kind of made me look like I put some mutton chops on the side of my face. I'm trying to bring it up a little and make some sort of a shape. I don't know that that worked out the greatest for me, but like I said, I think this color is just way too dark for my skin. Let's try on this side, shall we? See if I somehow have better results. It's just, I think it's the wrong color. I wish there had been a shade selection. I mean, this would be great for someone with like a tan, medium, probably even a deeper complexion. I feel like these would be great for sculpting. But for me, I mean, I'm not the fairest of the fair, but I am certainly in the lighter end of the spectrum. Tried my best. Now I'm gonna hope for better luck with these highlights, or a highlight. I'm gonna go in with Originator, because that looks like it's gonna be more my color. Woo! Okay, so this is, I mean, it's gorgeous. And that looks like it's blending really nicely. It's like a mix of a yellowy gold and a champagne color. It's really, really pretty, but it's definitely got a slight shimmer to it. Not quite a glitter, but there is certainly, yeah, there's shiny particles in here. Let's do it again. More pretty, please. That's gorgeous. I mean, this is one of those highlights where, heck, even if this palette doesn't work out for me, I would depot this highlight just to have this highlight, because that is super pretty. Oh, and it's definitely one of those ones where I shouldn't even say I'm starting to go overboard. I went overboard. But you know what? I just don't care. So pretty. And I'm also just gonna pop my pinky in here and do a little inner corner highlight. And then I'm gonna try this brush out. Oh, does it say what this is supposed to be for? Face brush. It's perfect for creating a seamless look. In what part of my face though? Doesn't say. They say this brush is worth $27. I would say it feels like $5. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be mean, but this really, I mean, it's got a really nice ferrule on here, and it feels nice, but like these bristles, maybe you could sell this for $12 tops, I would say. I don't know, but those are just my personal feelings. So I'm gonna try and do my blush with this brush. It's picking up some powder, but I feel like it's not picking it up as well as my normal blush brush. I'll show you a little comparison here with my normal blush brush. On this side, I just think the color that way is way more concentrated and nice. I mean, it still looks good on this side. I just, you know, it's not the best blush brush. But then again, maybe it shouldn't be a blush brush. Just trying the best I can with what was given to me. So I'm just gonna set my face. And it looks like my brush is shedding already. Can we see the little hair right there? That's not good. Now we can try the eyeliner. This says it's gonna provide quick drying application with enriched vitamin C to condition the lids. Okay. It's a water-resistant formula that allows for smooth application that will stay in place all day. And suggested retail price is $24. Like I said, I am going to be using this liner brush. This set of 3 brushes is apparently supposed to retail for 45 bucks. And again, I don't know that I'd say it's worth it, but we'll see. Maybe these ones will work a bit better. How does this is scary. It's just a deep, dark void of nothingness. What am I dipping into? Okay. Maybe it's because I'm slightly blind. I just can't really see. I think I'm hitting the liner, trying to use my senses other than sight. Touch. I think I'm getting it. And let's see. Whew, it's been a while since I've used a gel. kind of reminding me how much I like it. Can we start wearing gel liner again, you guys? I forgot how much I liked that. Okay, so as much as I'm not liking the packaging of this, I mean, I totally get it, and it's really cute in that it's supposed to look like a little inkwell or whatever. I just hate not being able to see how much liner I'm getting onto my brush. It kind of makes it, just makes it a little difficult, but I mean, this eyeliner brush is working really well, and the gel is certainly gliding on really smooth and creamy. Yes! Yes! I'm really happy with the way that that looks. The only thing about gel that I feel like stops me from using it is that okay, well this is quite difficult to get that cap back on. Could you hear that grinding? Is that you have a dirty brush after you do that every time, but it's really not the biggest deal in the world to wipe that off after you do your makeup every day, but I just think gel looks so nice and crisp and intense. So nice. Right, mascara time. Boom, mascara. Okay. Last but not least, let's test out this lip gloss. Like I said, I hadn't heard of this brand, Beauty Creations, but it says it is specially formulated to provide full coverage that dries to a seamless, smooth, and matte finish. It's going to be lightweight and long wearing for an effortless lip color that complements all skin tones. And again, this is the shade Sweetheart. It does look like a fairly universally flattering shade. It's just got standard plastic acrylic packaging. Boop. Oh. What candy is that? Oh, it's delicious. Oh, that is a certain kind of candy that's gonna drive me insane. It's like a chewy, fruity, strawberry, slightly sour. I think I'm thinking of Gushers. Or like, didn't Twizzlers have like a filled, like strawberry licorice kind of a thing? That's what it smells fantastic. At least I really like the smell of it, so let's see. Ew. Doesn't even feel like I'm putting anything on. Kind of just feels like I'm sliding an oil across my lips. There you go, so that is a gorgeous color. It does seem to have that stickiness. I don't know why this is called a lip gloss if it's gonna dry down to a matte finish. I feel like this should just be called a matte liquid lipstick, just in terms of the consistency of it and everything. So as you can see, it's got that stick, but the color is lovely. To me, this is like, take me on a date pink. You know what I'm saying? Dusky pink rose with a tinge of berry to it. Overall, I am happy. I am probably most excited about this gel liner and then also the highlighter. Ugh, it is just one of those highlights where I just can't stop looking at my cheeks. I'm wary about the primer just because, like I said, past experiences. I can kind of already say, I mean, the brushes, they are fine, but for the retail price, I do not think they are worth that much. I think you can get just as good from e.l.f. And this lipstick worries me. It's starting to feel a little like tight and slightly tingly on the lips, which is a bit strange. Oh, it also tastes like poison. That's great. I love the color though. We'll see how these things end up wearing throughout the day. I will be checking in with you guys whenever I feel it is pertinent, you know, if my foundation starts coming off or something on the primer side, or, you know, before and after meals for the lipstick, and just in general. I will check in with you all, but overall, I will just see you all at the very end of the night, do my final check-in, give y'all my final spiel on all of these products and what I ended up thinking. Did I think this box ended up being worth the $20 this month? We shall see. And I will see you all in just a few minutes, maybe a minute, something along those lines, here on YouTube Land. Bye! good evening. It is the end of the night here. It is currently 10:36 in the evening. Really only checked in once because that was really all I felt I need to. I feel like whenever I do these Boxycharm or anything unboxings and trying ons, I feel like that just happens to be on a day where I just end up sitting on my butt all day and working, like editing videos. So I don't know that this was like the best testing of the primer anyways, just in the sense that I feel like we didn't really get to see it put to the test, especially since it's cold here this weekend. It's like in the, I think like the mid 50s. I mean, feels great, but we didn't have to worry about sweat or anything like that. But anyways, blah, blah, blah. Let me show you the fruits of my non-moving labor. So as you can hopefully see here on my face, things look decent, you know, on both sides of my face. I don't see too big of a difference between the primers until I end up touching my face, in which case on the Cover FX side, definitely the foundation just smears right off. These kind of primers, I have to be so conscious not to touch my face, because if I do even the slightest, foundation, bye-bye. The highlighter and contour seem to have hung in great. Unfortunately, the eyeliner did not. That was such a bummer seeing that earlier today and having it transfer onto the top part of my lids. And then also here at the end of the night, seeing that it's like all up in my tear duct and stuff. I don't know. Maybe it is waterproof, but oil proof, that is for sure not the case. So if you have oily lids as well, you might want to avoid this liner. And then this lipstick, it wasn't the worst liquid matte lipstick I've ever worn. It was decently comfortable. My lips feel slightly dry, but overall they feel okay. It's just, this is a sticky one, as you can see, so if you don't like that, that will drive you insane. Thankfully, the taste does end up going away, so it doesn't taste like poison for too long. But this is also one of those ones where if you have oily skin and your oils start to touch the edge of your lipstick, it's gonna make it come off, which you can see hopefully with the ring light. There you go. You can see that outline starting to form. So with this one, I would have to wear a lip liner. Not the end of the world. I have lip liners. I don't know. We'll have to see. I like the color and everything. I'm just not sure that this is going to be a formula that I'm personally going to be reaching for. Overall, I feel like this month's Boxycharm was kind of a bust in that I don't really love any of the products. You know, I won't be able to use the liner. I'm probably never going to be able to use the primer. The brushes are okay. I mean, the brow, like the liner ones and everything, those I can totally see myself using. The blush brush or whatever that's supposed to be, the face brush, it's a whatever kind of a brush, but I mean, it's okay to have it in my collection. I don't mind. The lipstick, we'll have to wait and see if I end up grabbing for that with time. I guess the thing I'm most excited about is this Pure palette, but I'm not even excited about the Pure palette. I'm excited about this highlighter that I will likely be ripping out of this. I want to keep something from this box, darn it, and I just love this highlighter. I think it is gorgeous. So, was it worth the $20 this month for this Boxycharm? I think to have been able to try out these products, especially that Pretty Vulgar ink liner, and also the other things that were included in here, and to keep that highlight, I personally think it was worth the $20. I would love to hear from you guys what you ended up getting in your Boxycharm, because apparently people get different stuff each month. It doesn't seem to be too much of a difference between people's boxes, but there definitely can be some variance between them. Another thing, I don't know, some people have said that Boxycharm is like working on this, but I don't feel like Boxycharm is that new of a company. I mean, I feel like I've seen reviews for years on Boxycharm, but I guess they're working on personalizing boxes, like with that Pure palette, since that's like way too dark for me to use as a contour palette. They would then not send it to me or something. Like, that would be great if Boxycharm could do that, because it ends up sending wrong products to wrong people. Because I think it was in last month's Boxycharm where they had sent out that brow product, and some people were saying that Boxycharm must have just like thrown a random color into everyone's box, because some people with like dark brown hair were getting the blonde shade, and then some people with blonde hair were getting like deep shades and that sort of a thing. So that's really upsetting. I don't know. I mean, I've never run a company like Boxycharm, so I don't know. Maybe that is a lot of trouble to personalize things, but I think if Boxycharm Boxycharm is looking for ways to improve their service, I think that would be a great step to take. So yeah, like I said, I would love to hear from you guys in the comments below what you got in your box, what you would have liked to have gotten. Do you love Boxycharm? Do you hate it? Do you get it? Do you not? All that good stuff. I love hearing from you guys. I do technically have a Boxycharm affiliate link. If you want to check out Boxycharm, it will be linked down below. I am not like paid to make these videos or anything. Anyone who signs up with Boxycharm, whether you make YouTube videos or not, you will get an affiliate link. So that is always linked down below. You can use it if you want. You can not use it if you want. It's totally up to you. But as always, like I said, overall, I just hope you guys enjoyed this video, found it helpful, whatever the case may be. If you did, please do go ahead and give me a thumbs up down below. I would really appreciate it. And if you're new here, hey, hi, hello, how are you? You can go ahead and subscribe, hit that notification bell down below. You can become a member of my casserole family here on my channel. I would love to have you here. And as always, I just hope you guys are all doing well. And until next time, just stay well until then. Bye!